Alright, so first thing what you want to do is you want to go into graphics and lower that thing all the way down to the minimum because it will boost performance in the Scourge arena. But for the sake of the video quality, I'm going to use max graphics, so yeah. Next thing what you want to do is remove all unnecessary accessories from your avatar. This is because the Scourge arena is small and all these extra accessories will block your vision. So sorry Bob the Scorpion, but you'll have to go. In terms of what melee weapon you'll be using in Scourge, it's actually going to be the sledgehammer and the katana. I thought Scourge was limited to only one melee weapon, but a few days ago I found out that there was no limit. But now the question stands for modifications, which is better, Inferno or Surge? Well, after testing it, it turns out that Inferno does one more damage point than Surge. Yeah, you heard that right, one single more damage point. So much for Surge being locked at level 10 and Inferno locked at 5. To actually get started with Scourge, equip the sledgehammer before talking to the NPC. You want to equip the weapon before entering because it will automatically equip once Scourge starts. And this is important because you'll need to be able to block the NPC's first attack. Now when you're in Scourge, you have the option of using first person or third person. I personally use third person just because I feel like I can see more of the arena, which is good. But feel free to use first person if that's what you prefer. Also, right before going to the next level in Scourge, make sure you're facing the way where you can see the container on the left that has the merchant inside. Because if you don't, then you'll spawn facing the wall, and let's just say it's not ideal. Okay, to get this out of the way, you're going to want to prioritize headshots because they do a lot more damage than non-headshots. And in Scourge, there are 15 levels. The first 5 have default NPCs that take 1 headshot to kill. NPCs 6 through 10 take 2 headshots to kill since they have stronger armor. NPCs 11 through 14 aren't stronger health-wise, but their melee weapons are modified just like yours. And then level 15 has the scrap operator, which uses the rend breaker. When using the sledgehammer, I recommend only using the normal swing and the heavy attack. Never use the lunge attack because it's impossible to get a headshot with it. After level 5, a trick I use to quickly 2-tap an NPC is using the heavy attack, and then before they're able to get up, I use our normal swing and land it on their head. It's really efficient. Scourge NPCs are by far extremely predictable. Just by doing Scourge a few times, you can quickly understand their patterns and how they swing and block. Like for example, it's guaranteed that a Scourge NPC blocks after you hit them twice in a row. Guaranteed, it will always happen. And for level 15 with the scrap operator, you're going to want to switch to the katana because it's the better choice. The weird thing about the scrap operator is that headshots don't really do much extra damage when compared to the previous levels. So mainly just try to get as many hits as you can. The typical pattern you want to follow when you're fighting him is you block right when the round starts, of course, and then you swing, he blocks, you swing, he blocks, and you keep repeating that pattern until he eventually dies. I feel like out of all the NPCs, he's the most predictable. And a good thing about him using the rend breaker is that his fighting is kind of delayed. What I mean is that there's a decently sized gap between when the animation starts and when he actually hits you with the rend breaker. So use that to your advantage. Now, don't get me wrong, sometimes his fighting pattern can slip up, he might not parry sometimes, he might not swing at you, so just be cautious of that and you should be able to easily kill him. Once you get the final hit and kill him, choose whether you want a green keycard or a rend breaker, and boom, that's how you easily beat Scourge. If this video helped you, consider leaving a like and subscribing if you're new to the channel, and see you in my next video.